going to be playing Aurelion Sol mid lane once again against Xerath at mid. We are both running Barrier and Flash. I have a Nocturne in the jungle, and he has a Zac jungle. So with this lane matchup, I can't really be too aggressive because Xerath does outrange me a lot. And I'm going to have a hard time dodging his skill shots until I get my magical footwear, which will be at around 12 minutes if I don't get any kills. So level 1, I'm just going to stand in my normal spot. I normally sit in the weak side of the jungle just to watch, and then I normally just sit in these side areas. Zac did spot one of my stars though, because, you know, Aurelion Sol can't have nice things, can't hide in a bush properly. So at the moment, I'm just waiting. I have my sunglasses on, chilling. Apparently my Kled's not here, but he finally got back. But for this matchup, I'm going to be playing safe. Once again, I can't dodge anything. If he does mess up, if he does use his skill shot or anything to clear the minion wave and he's too close to me, I will punish him for it, because I can easily get a QW off on him and he can't do anything in response. Even if he does E-stun me, my Q will still walk into him and my W will still be on, so I'll still win the matchup. My Lulu has teleport, and Ashe has heal with the Exhaust Ignite bot lane against them. So right now I'm thinking that they can't really win. As an example there, it's hard to dodge because Aurelion Sol got like movement speed nerfs for some reason, even though his whole kit is based around him being fast enough to keep his stars. But with that being said, currently just trying to farm. I don't really care where this lane goes. He's most likely going to use his Q though to start clearing the wave, so I know it's probably going to be pushing back to me. As an example there, I just start moving away, so I know what his intentions are. Here, also now I'm level 2, I can try to abuse him a bit more. Here I just throw that out. He will poke me out a bit here because it's so easy to hit his skill shots early game on slow champions like Aurelion Sol. So his W and his Q is going to chunk me early game, but I should be okay because he doesn't really have any kill pressure since he has Barrier, and he doesn't have reliable forms of damage. So that's one thing I can be happy about. So with Aurelion Sol, he has very consistent damage. Against this matchup right now, I'm trying to like play it back because I don't know where the Zac is. And I don't know the clear path he took because people aren't really good at, what's it called? They aren't really good at getting vision on the junglers to know what path they're clearing. So I just got a ward on their Raptor camp. I see the Nocturne invading, but I don't really want to help him because I got this minion wave here. Here I see he wastes one of his abilities, so I can just poke him out and back up. Here, just an example, he does chunk me a decent amount. And I'm just doing some farming with my stars. Here I don't really care what he's doing, because again he can't kill me. I still have my corrupting pots, so I just use all of them, and I'm just going to sit back for right now. So that's rough early game, but what's good to know is I am still going even CS wise. I'm actually ahead of him CS wise. So here Nocturne's coming in for a gank. So I do my combo. He burns both of his summoners there. I can back off scot-free. And then after this point I'm starting to look for like flash plays on him, but I don't really want to take any risks. I know he also has no mana, so I can look for it, but it's kind of in a weird position, and he's at that point where he's probably going to level up soon, because I know I'm about to level up. And I don't really want to be going all in, because I know I don't have the most damage in the world. Here I see him stay, so I'm going to stay too, most likely. Yeah. So I stay too, just to make sure that he's stuck in the wave with me. Here I'm just trying to get a single star on him. I'm not trying to like go in on him because I do have Scorch, so anything I hit him with is very helpful. Here I'm actually going to take my reset now because I don't have a lot of mana. So first back, I usually get a Ruby Crystal with a Dorn's Ring. because it gives me some AP damage, so I can actually trade stronger, and I'm also tankier just in case I get ganked. That being said, I am probably going to E back to lane. I did get a control ward. I don't buy a lot of them this game, and I still haven't got a habit of buying a lot of control wards. I think I don't buy a lot. I know sometimes I do, but anyways, right now I'm just E back to lane because my bot lane's pushed in, and while I was Eing, I didn't know that Malphite was TPing back. If I knew that, I probably would have came or held it, but it doesn't hurt to keep getting my minions. Right now we have a 1k gold lead, so things are looking up. I'm surprised the Ashe even got a kill there, and this is what I'm talking about. Like, once we get to this point in the game, even though I don't have boots, if he walks up too far, I can easily punish him, because once I get my phase rush proc, he can basically hit nothing on me. And as you saw, he whiffed his E, because it's very hard to do anything against an Aurelion Sol with his movement speed buff. That being said, I see the Malphite's pushed in, and I just go up to ward, and I don't have my E up, so I'm just watching. And here I just go for the Raptor ward again. Here's an example, he misses. And yeah, I'm just trying. I don't know where the Zac is, but I ward the Raptors because it's normally a good bet, because Zac does like to ward Raptors, and then look for a gank mid lane from there, because I used to main jungle with Zac, and it's a really good spot. I see him, I back off. His Oracle spots my ward, sadly, so as you can see, I start positioning myself more to the bot side of the map. Here, I see him on my control ward, so I start pathing a little bit up, and I start looking for my jungler, but my jungler isn't anywhere there. And my control ward is gone now, so now I'm just going to sit here. Here I see the Xerath starting to path into the Zac. I didn't know Zac was there, but I kind of figured he was there. And he jumps in for some reason, so I just poke him out a bit. And I ping like, hey, this is where the Zac was, so my bot lane doesn't get ganked. But I'm pretty sure they just get ganked anyways and dies, because who listens to pings in the CeeLo? Like, we would rather just die here, right? Anyways, I get my cannon. I'm going bot side to check it out, see if there's a honey fruit. There's no honey fruit, so I end up just pathing back up. Might have been one right here. No, there was not. Anyways, right now, he misses his Q, so I get free poke on him. So I'm not really concerned about that. He may be level 6, but he doesn't really have any kill pressure on me even then. Because, again, in the CeeLo, he can't really hit skill shots. I see him back, so I'm going to push out this wave. And once again, Zac's boss side, but we do get a free dragon here. This jungler I played with on my last ranked game. He was playing Set, he was pretty alright. Nothing special, but the problem with this jungler is he kind of plays too safe for playing a Nocturne. I make a couple decisions based on like him being aggressive, but he doesn't actually play aggressive. Like on the assumption that he will be aggressive. Anyways, I take my back, I get my Aegis, and I get a Null Magic Mantle, because this is a Zac and they both do AP, so I will gladly buy that. Now the great thing about this game is I don't have to do much. Literally all I have to do is not into my Xerath, and then he won't scale that hard. There I get minion blocked into his Q, which was annoying. But yeah, currently I'm 20 CS up on him. My CSing has improved in lane, although one of the problems I still have is that I don't CS a lot when it is late game, so that's something I'm trying to improve on. For right now I'm just pathing. I see the Malphite pushed up, and I see that he has a control ward, but it doesn't really matter. I ping him to go in. And I get a free kill, which is awesome. So right now I'm just heading back to lane. Right now I'm assessing, and so far the game looks pretty good. We've got dragons. So right now I'm just taking some trades with the Xerath, because the Xerath doesn't do enough damage to worry me. And I also have Catalyst. So if he ever does get me low and I'm running for my life, I can spam out my abilities and get free health. Here I'm looking for what's going on. I've noticed the Malphite's there. I should have flashed this sooner. But the Nocturne ends up just going in on the Xerath here, which kind of makes me upset. I whiffed my R2, which is annoying. And the Nocturne just leaves me for dead. For this, I was like, why not help me go for the people that are on me, keep me alive, and then we can clean up the Xerath if needed, because I knew we didn't do enough damage. But there, I have to burn both my sums, I still die, and I don't get anything out of it. So that was just unfortunate. And now, Plat gets all in, and this is when it starts to look rough. Here, like, I don't know what happened there. I mean, I think we both lagged out. Like here we just like what I lie out for a second, and next thing I know I see the Xerath right on top of me. So I'm just running him down because I know he can't kill me, and I can also do a decent amount of damage to him. So I'm here empathing around because I know Zach was around here and he was pretty low. I don't know what he was doing though, because he can't really kill me. Not trying to chase a lot. If that didn't hit me there, I would have at least got the Zach, but sadly he gets away. And here I misplay heavily. I just got super greedy because of the last play that happened. And I also knew that he had his R, so what happened was I just ended up going in. So right there I got super greedy. I saw the Nocturne had R and he wanted to go in, so what I ended up doing was I just gave him vision, hoping he could get the kill and we can get out. I was actually hoping to win on the Zac there, and I was going to be able to clean up the Xerath kill. But it didn't happen like that, so we die again, which is unfortunate. We're both 1-2 and 1, but I still out CS him by 18, which isn't bad at all. I end up pathing bot side, and then after they both die, I'll just end up going mid. Here, nothing really exciting happens. The hope I have here is that the Zac has 4 of the kills on the team, and he's a tank, so I'm thinking like, hey, maybe we'll be okay. I end up pathing down bot lane. The Zac spots me though, so I end up pulling into here. Here the Leon is just walking into me. So I'm like, oh, this looks pretty free, but the Nocturne just keeps walking away. Thankfully the Ashe actually plays aggro, but the Nocturne doesn't actually help. Like, this is what I mentioned, he was playing too scared. We could have got maybe even all of them, but he hesitated. But thankfully the Plat comes here to help pick it up, and he also had his R. Just come up. But yeah, that was a little upsetting, because Xerath did end up getting something out of that, and I only got an assist, when we could have got so much more, and we could have lost barely anything. Here I see the Malphite with no mana, so I end up just trying to run him down. So in a second I'm going to do my EQ, because going down the lane it's super reliable, and I know he has no mana. Even if he has R, I'm going to kill him. Because my stun at this stage is probably like around 2.5 seconds. So I know I don't need to hit my stars reliably, and I can leave a little leeway, because he can't run away from me. Here, we didn't know where the Zac was, so we were a little nervous to go for this turret. So that's why you see me just keep on pacing backwards. So we get this turret and we back off. And I start pathing to my mid lane. Didn't check for the control word there, because I'm bad. Yeah, other than that, I just start pathing to my Xerath, and maybe we can make a play here. I do have my flash up, but I don't know how he knew that I was there, unless that was just a flick reaction. But it's alright. So right now their Caitlyn is a little strong, but I don't really worry about it because I know Ashe is a very strong champion, even though he doesn't do as much DPS as Kayle. Still very reliable. Here I'm just trying to chase the Leona. Here the Caitlyn burns the flash. I don't have my team with me, so I'm starting to hesitate because again I don't know where the Zac is. But the Zac's on Herald right now. And about this time is when I begin to suspect he's probably on Herald, but we can't really do anything anymore because the Nocturne is going to be topside chasing the Malphite, which I'm pretty sure Malphite wins that. Which, yeah, Malphite won that really hard. So I'm just coming back up to kill the Malphite. Kled uses his R there, which I think was a little unnecessary. Here I use my R to push him into the turret, and I just get away with another kill. We did lose turret for that though, but I'd say it's worth it. It was kind of inevitable. And I also got the Xerath flash here, and I know I have no real risk of dying. Annoying thing is that the slow is pretty hard. If he kept going on me, I might have had to burn one of my sums. And there I just don't expect that to hit me, because I thought my tail was what's going to be a hit, which doesn't have a hitbox. So I don't burn my barrier, so I die there. So that's a bit of a miscalculation on my part. And that was just an example of like, can't really do anything. Because, you know, tank meta is coming back and that's always fun. I have 3 tanks. I'm just pathing back, I see them there. So at the moment, just waiting for objectives, clearing waves. I don't really care about anything else going on right now. I'm just waiting for my Riley's power spike because at that time, it's gonna be good enough. Here, this Ashe, dude, comes in my lane, steals my farm, and walks away like he didn't just commit a crime. Mid laners need farm too. Also, another example of some fair and balanced tank damage. Here, I kind of just have to back off because he does way too much damage and his slow is a little oppressive. Here I just back up because I have no backup and I see the Caitlyn. So right now I'm just going to try and clear the wave, but then I see that they're about to get into a fight, so I start pathing my way over. Maybe find this Leona out of position, so I get some CC on her. Here I use my R to secure the kill because I wanted the gold there and didn't really want the Nocturne or anyone to get it else. Because everyone else, the Kled, the Lulu, the Nocturne, doesn't really use the gold as strong as I do. I have no mana, so I don't really want to fight this, but I end up like lagging out and I'm stuck there, and I get a big boy crit. But yeah, that was rough. I didn't want to fight that. I had no mana, but you gotta support my team. Here, no one helps this Ashe here other than the Lulu. And then the Zac comes back with his Warmogs. And now, after the Ashe dies, we come back to run it down into them. So that's just a little unfortunate. So right now the Caitlyn's actually massive and it is becoming a worrisome problem. But I'm still keeping to the fact that, hey, the Zac has 6 of the kills. We might be okay. And like, I also just got my Rylai's, and he was out of position there, so I can hold him down. I get my slow there, and I push him back. I also bait him on my movements because I know that the Leona is really going to be trying to use her stun on me to move farther away. So I bait it out, and I move away from it, which allows us to get a free kill. Hurry back up. We can't really do Baron here. I want to do Baron, but they don't think we have the damage for it by the time Zac comes up. So that's alright with me. I'll just take my reset. And here I just get a stopwatch to be safe, and I sell one of my items for a Fiendish Codex for more cooldown reduction, because you can never fly around the map fast enough. Right now the Nocturne's bot lane, and my bot side's resetting right now. So I honestly thought that they were going to start doing Baron, because we have no vision on it, but they didn't start doing it. So I just ended up taking the blue buff. I was honestly surprised that they didn't start doing the Baron. Here I just end up going top lane to substitute, because I know the Malphite can't kill me. Really tanky. They're my minions, so I just walk away and place a ward in the jungle. Plat pings his R, so I know he wants to go in. I'm trying to ping for us to like fake the Baron, or at least set up vision here. Because I know the Caitlyn's bot side, so is the Leona, so we can force this even if they have vision on it. The Zac could always steal, but they're the same level. I would like to believe in my jungler for once in my life, and hopefully it pays off. But I get a good 3-man stun there. I get my R to secure the kill on the Xerath running away. And I start trying to run down the Zac. And then I E over to him. Ashe hits a nice stun, so we would have got him either way, so I was running him down, but the Ashe hit a very good shot. And off this we're going to get our inhib, and then we're going to go do Drake instead of doing Baron. Arguably, I don't really care about getting Drake here, and I feel like it would have been better to get Baron, but they wanted to get Drake, so I went down to Drake. I was like, hey, Kled can go solo, Drake, we can go up top, and then get the Baron by the time the Zac comes up. But here I just back because I know they have no vision on me. And I think I get my Zhonya's here because I'm really strong right now, and I did get like around 3 kills that fight. And at this point, I'm thinking the game is over. Like, there's no way we can lose this. If we don't give up Baron for no reason, this is no chance of losing. But even if they did get it, we would most likely win. But we've had pretty bad vision throughout the entire game. My vision score is absolutely horrendous. So right now I see them 4-manning mid lane. I don't know where the Malphite is, so I don't really want to walk up to them. So we end up just clearing the wave. And we ended up going mid because I'm not really scared. If my team is around me, I don't want to fight because I see the Kled's top lane. Even though he has TP and his R, he's just a really strong front line that I don't want to have not on the field. Because our Nocturne will easily die, and then next up will be our carries. Because we have no one else to keep them occupied with. Here the Leona literally throws the game. This is the play that makes them lose. Here I flash, trying to get the Caitlyn in there too into the turret, but I got the Malphite, which still worked out because he was pretty strong front line. And at this point, we just start running everyone down. And here I'm just running down the Xerath. Just like that, we win the game. That was the easiest mistake anyone could have made. Leona went in on a Nocturne with Spell Shield up. Easily through the game, walked herself into my Q, and then the Malphite whiffed his R, so we straight up just won there. It was embarrassing. Anyways, that was one of the freest games I've had given to me in a while. I hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks for showing up again. If you did like it, let me know. Let me know what I could have done better. This is your top 100 ASOL NA, signing off.